Have you ever seen a team kind of transform itself like BC has the last 3 weeks, especially on offense?
Yeah, they've done a nice job. You know, I mean, when you play young players, which he's having to do on offense, it takes time, and they're good players. You know, Dylan's a really talented running back, and you can see his confidence and his talent. You know, each week his quarterback's gotten better and better. You know, they're veteran defense, so you knew that they would be what they are. But they're playing with a lot of confidence, and when your quarterback starts playing the way he is now, you know, early in the year they were really throwing interceptions and turning the football over. It hurt them. So they've gotten into a better rhythm of taking care of the ball and doing what they do.
Michael Walker is one of the leaders nationally in punt returns.
Yeah, he's good.
And kick returns. Any adjustments after Ray? Anything that you guys look differently?
We had 8 guys miss a tackle on that play. So, you know, bottom line is players you have on the field, got to get them on the ground. And AJ outkicked his coverage a little bit on that play, which hurt you. But, you know, you want hang time. You want to try to create fair catches with your coverage units. And if you outkick your coverage, you got to get down there. And our 2 gunners got to take a shot, and the rest of them got to get him on the ground. But he's really good. He gets north and south. He's hard to get down. And it'll be another challenge every week in the ACC. You got a good returner back there.
You kind of have to expect trick plays.
Yeah, I mean, they always have 1 or 2. You know, last year they got us on a halfback pass, you know, at the end of the game, and we've worked them hard all week, and you got to be sound, you know, with your eye discipline against teams that run the ball like they do.
How's Naeem progressing this week?
He's doing really well. He's way ahead of where he was a week ago, and looking forward to getting him back out there more.
Same with Justin Jones?
Yeah, everybody's practiced every day this week, so looking forward to being healthier than we were 7 days ago, that's for sure.
The BC offensive line has only allowed 7 sacks.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Last week you talked strength versus strength. Seems like it's happening again.
Yeah, and you know, part of that is what they do. You know, they're not a drop-back offense. You're not going to get a bunch of one-on-one protection schemes. A lot of their passes are play actions with Max Pro or bootlegs where he's out of the pocket. They do a good job with their sprint outs and using screens. So they help them, you know, systematically. And the key to the drill is getting up and making them be a drop-back team. That's not what they want to major in. And it's going to be hard to do that, but that's, you know, the recipe for success is trying to get a lead on a team like that and getting them out of what they want to do, which is run the football and play action. Yeah.
Last year you had Ryan Nielsen for the Broyles Award as a nominee. This year Dwayne Ledford. What makes him a special offensive line coach?
Well, I think you just see the progress we've made up front. You know, the last 2 seasons, his body of work taking us from, I think it was 38 to 17 sacks, you know, last year, and this year being second in the league. And the way that those guys compete, the brotherhood he's created with them. And we have a lot of coaches that are deserving of it, you know, but I think the back-to-back body of work he's had with the offensive line speaks volumes.
His NFL background seems to really pay off on the college level.
Yeah, I think, you know, players want to know what that's like, and having insight to it is, for them, a resource that you don't always have. You know, they have questions, and he can go to them and say, hey, this ain't going to cut it. You think you're going to be an NFL player. This does not get you into the NFL or keep you in the NFL. So just his wisdom that way, I think, is something unique that a lot of staffs have, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 guys that played in the league, and it's definitely a nice thing to have on your staff and for your players to have that resource where they can ask him those kind of questions.
How was the continuity? Obviously, you had a strong relationship with Coach U, and then to be able to have Coach Ledford come in and kind of just pick up where Coach U left off.
Yeah, and he did, and he's taken it further. I mean, to me, he's built a chemistry in that room that's special, and that's credit to Dwayne. He was the perfect fit, you know, being a native of the state. He lived in Raleigh during his NFL career. This was home base, so he knew the town. He'd recruited the state of North Carolina, and you know, he takes a lot of pride in us being a good recruiting staff in this state and developing players the way that he was developed. You know, he was a hard, tough dude. When he played, he was a D lineman that converted to O-line, and he understands that mentality, and he was a perfect fit for the job.